You know what fucking let me down? I swear to God, someone sent me a clip of Logan talking about his brother Jake, saying, yeah, Jake told me he was going to be the world champion. I just had to cut in and say, Jake, you're never going to be that. You're never going to get there. I've seen that clip. I remember you being a very average kickboxer, telling me you were going to be the world champion. And what did I say? I said, you are going to be the world champion. You are going to be the world champion. And did you become the world champion? Yes, I did. What kind of brothers shield each other that way? That's a dig to Logan, not Jake. What kind of boys? That's your brother, and that's his dream.
Il en était fier, mais pourquoi vous riez? Non, ne le jugez pas. Vous qui ne connaissez pas les vertiges et la peur. Vous êtes faussement heureux, vous troquez vos valeurs. Lui, il est tout mon monde, et bien plus que ça. Seul je crie son nom quand vient le désarroi. Et puis tout s'effondre quand il n'est plus là. J'aurais tellement
I'm so canceled.
Lui qui fait tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide. Il m'a fait tourner dans le vide, 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 tourner, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il m'a fait tourner.
Hi, people telling me, you'll be okay, you're top G. Will I? Whoa! Welcome to the real world!
Instill them with all of our propaganda, make them as weak and lame as possible. We don't want anyone to grow up like entertain. That's why we don't talk about entertainment in school. That's why we delete entertainment from the internet. You're not allowed to be a G. You have to be a fucking nerd. You can control you and control your mind. So let's create a fucking action movie that all the kids are gonna watch. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna be fucking ass. Where's the action here?
I'm by your side. It won't negatively affect me. If I have to sit in jail, I'll sit in jail. If they're gonna shoot you, I'll stand in the way. We go down together.
It's always been that way for you and me, my friend.
Tate, now known globally as a controversial self-help
What it do, man? You already know what time it is. It's the Maki and Kane podcast, episode number 142. We finna lay down the game the way it's supposed to be laid down, man. Welcome to the show. Had some technical difficulties on Kane's end, but we still making a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And will you do it, or will you find a way and a reason not to? So with that being said, I'm gonna pass the mic to Kane. Let him say what he got to say, and then it's time to play.
You already know what time it is. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground from Hungry Hounds. So just get up the pound and are ready for the next round, man. With that being said, make sure y'all grab y'all snacks, y'all drinks, y'all weed, whatever the fuck the case may be. And we finna jump on into this, man. You gotta keep on pushing no matter what.
All right, man. So, a lot of you, man, you need to understand that it's a whole new week. It's a whole new week full of opportunity. But guess what? You're going to do a whole lot of the same bullshit you was doing last week. You got to be able to counter it. Everything is a battle. Everything is a decision. Are you going to make coffee this morning? Are you going to look up that website? Are you going to play that video game before you take care of what you take care of? You see, everything is a battle. And you have to understand that, because when you understand that the minimal and minute by minute task of each and every single waking hour is a battle of decision, you start making better decisions. But when you look at what's ahead instead of what's right in front of you, you can run into a wall. Because if you're looking at this bitch way across the other side of the fucking kingdom, and there's a knight in front of you with a sword, that sword might impale you because you're not paying attention to what lies in front of you. You see, a lot of people don't realize the truth because they're looking at it with their lying eyes. So, man, you got to be aware and you got to capitalize. It's about to be Tuesday. A lot of you took the day off because it was Monday. I absolutely couldn't fucking stand it being Labor Day because I want to put in work. I want to be in the gym. I don't want shit closing. The fuck, you guys haven't earned a day off. Half of y'all haven't even, So with that being said, fuck Labor Day. But yeah, anyways, you got to take care of what you got to take care of. And whatever curveball is thrown at you, you got to figure out how to still swing that bat to hit that bitch. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to Kane and let him give his input on everything that I just said. The reason y'all can't see the truth is because you're looking at it with your lying eyes, bitch.
That's 100% facts, bro. A lot of people, you know, they take the day off and say, oh, man, I'm finna go do this. I'm finna go do that. When they haven't even done what they were supposed to do the day before. They already thinking about the next day before the next day even came without doing what they were supposed to do on the day of. You know, they sit around and think, I'm going to take this day off, man. I'm going to hang out with my family, or I'm going to go to the bar, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to go get drunk. Instead of doing what you're supposed to do. That's why you're always going to remain fat, lazy, glued to the couch, broke, bum, all that shit. You ain't never going to get nowhere doing the same shit, and you ain't never going to get nowhere putting shit off to the side and not doing shit. Now, some people might use the excuse, oh, will this happen, will that happen, you know? I can't go to work because my car broke down, get a fucking ride. I can't get to the gym, man, because I got a flat tire, replace that bitch. You know, shit's going to happen, and that's just how it is. Like he said, when life throws a curveball, you got to figure out a way to hit that bitch with the baseball bat anyways. You just got to figure out how to do it and then fucking do it. You know, that's just what it is. You got to keep on pushing no matter what happens. Because if you ain't pushing, ain't nobody going to push for you. That's 100% facts.
Yeah, a lot of you want to cry. A lot of you want to say, this the reason this happened, this the reason that happened. But you ain't doing shit about it. Quit worrying about the people who watch you. Quit worrying about the people who like you. Quit worrying about the people who dislike you. Quit worrying about the people. Quit worrying about the people and worry about yourself and your relationship with God. If you worry about your God first and then yourself second, everything else will fall into place. But a lot of times we sit around and we ignore that voice that we know that we all hear. It finds us all, like the Keith Wallen song says, man. So a lot of y'all got to start working hard. And just because someone else tells you it's okay, you know who you truly want to become. And if you're falling short of that when it comes to your actions and decisions, you need to buckle up, man. And that's the reason why Yeshua came down here, so you could say, hey, look, I messed up. Please give me the strength, and then do better. Don't do the same thing. And even if you fail again, understand that you need to get 1% better at whatever you failed at. If you fail over and over for the same reasons, there must be something wrong with your blueprint. And homie, and if you got people that ain't challenging you, if you got people that ain't holding you accountable, then guess what, homie? You need to close your account and become a hump in the ground. That's facts. So, man, capitalize upon the time that you have. Capitalize upon the opportunities that you have. Don't be an opportunist expecting to take from anybody else. You got to build something. Quit expecting people to give you shit, because guess what? They don't have to give you shit. They never would give you shit. And the only reason that they'll give you something is if they feel like there's something that's going to be in return. A lot of people act like they support you. They support what they could get from you. And a lot of y'all don't realize that. And then when the snake reveals that they're a snake that was in a dog costume, you thought it was man's best friend. No, it was man's worst enemy, the serpent, the Slytherin. Homie, quit trying to explain yourself to a snake and just let that bitch go. Let it slither along out the grass, out your lawn, and into somebody else's yard. A lot of y'all sit around and feel the need to explain yourselves to people who don't give a fuck about your explanation. They see you a certain type of way, and nothing will change that. You gotta know who you are. That way, you don't gotta explain to somebody else who you are.
That's 100% facts in that opinion, man. That snake shed this dog's skin, man. A lot of people be surprised. But you know, the thing is, some people are goofy enough to know that they do have a snake around them, and they be surprised when it bites them. Like, come on, bro, you can't make this shit up. You done knew from the beginning that it was a snake. You knew that it was gonna bite you. You knew it was gonna turn on you eventually. You just decided, oh man, well, maybe he might change. Maybe he might do this. Maybe he might do that. The whole time a snake is going to be a snake. That you can't change what a snake is. You know, once a snake, always a snake. Some people are born snakes. And people always want to play the captain saver. Oh, well, I can see the potential in him. I can see this. I can see that. The only potential that you've seen is in becoming a much bigger snake. Y'all got to learn to be able to understand when people are around you to benefit from you, and when people are around you because they genuinely want to be around you. There's so many people out there, man, and it's not even funny. People who snake you, people who they're quick to gossip about you, people who are quick to turn on you, all in the name of a disagreement, whatever the case may be. There's so many people out there that are quick to do that shit. So make sure that you guys always you got to pay attention, man. You got to pay attention and watch the signs, listen to the words, the actions, everything else in between. And there's going to be people who talk shit about you but not to your face. Some snakes, you got to get them up out of there, and that's 100% facts. And if you're quote unquote friends, they don't challenge you to become a better version of yourself. If they're not helping you to stay accountable, if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, they're not real friends. They just around. They don't want to see you grow.
People will believe whatever about you that makes them feel better. I mean, think about it. You know, I make a lot of AI music. I've been making a lot of covers. It's all artificial parody music just for entertainment. And a lot of dumbasses will say, "Oh, I love your voice." And then you have the other dumbasses that say, "Hey, man, this guy isn't cool. This isn't really him. He's making AI covers." People believe whatever makes them feel good. Whatever can put you down and put them up, that's what they will believe. So, man, you just got to live your truth and let people make their own decisions and let people make their own baseless perceptions of you based off of whatever bullshit that they choose to intake. You got to live your life. Don't let people live your life. Like that Rihanna song, "Live Your Life." Hey. Yeah, we got to work hard, man. We're doing what we do, man. We're getting greater. The haters are the majority. The real are the minority, because we live in a time where society, media, and everything under the sun, the moon, and the stars sensationalizes being a Keisha. So that's the reason that, you know, they're loud. They're very loud. But there's a lot of birds in the sky, but guess what? Birds don't run civilization. They make a lot of noises. They fly around. You know, they're way above us. They do all this, that, and the third, but guess what? They don't control the world. We run the world. We're on the floor moving around. They're just flying around making noises. That's exactly what these Keishas are doing. They ain't put in no work, and if you were to pull out a rifle, boom, they just fall down to the ground. They have no weight. They stand on nothing, and that's the reason why they fall for everything. So with that being said, Kane, you got any last words before we wrap this up?
That's 100% fact. She said the haters are the majority and the real ones are the minority. I ain't never heard shit realer than that before that pertains to living in today's day and age, man. There's so many people out there who are fake as fuck. And then fake ass people, they hear a rumor about you, even if it ain't true, they gonna believe it immediately because they've been hated you for a long time. They're just looking for more things to validate their hate for you because they're mad, because they understand that you have a higher calling. So when people hate you, bro, just understand that it's just a part of life. It's a part of your journey. People are going to hate you. They're supposed to hate you. That's what they're supposed to do. That's their job, is to hate you. You just got to keep on pushing and ignore the Keishas. With that being said, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your movies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else y'all know. We're going to get up on out of here. Your boy Mike is going to be live later on. So make sure y'all go tap into that as well. And yeah.
People always say this to me. Tate, what about burnout? What? Do you want to be rich or not? Burnout. Do you want to be rich or not? You work and you sleep. Do you want money? Oh, but I might burn out. Burn out. You're not some fucking Formula One car. Your brain ain't some supercomputer. You're a geek. You either want to work and get shit done or you don't. I don't believe in burnout. What I believe in is reality. I believe in cause and effect. I live in a binary world. I believe in done or not done. I don't believe in burnout. I believe in finished or not finished. I'm filming now late at night because it needs to be finished. It needs to be done. Until it is done, it is not done. There's no such thing as burnout. There's such thing as not doing stuff because you're a little coward. Fucking burnout. What's wrong with you people? What about burnout? Let me tell you something. If you work to the point of burnout, you should at least have 10 mil in the bank. If you get to the point where you're so burnt out and your body can't possibly move, I'm burnt out. Your fucking neurons no longer fire in your brain. Your cells no longer replicate. And you're laying in bed about to die because the amount of spreadsheets you've done and how many emails you've sent. Then you should be fucking rich. Until you're rich, you ain't burnt out nothing. You know what you are? Lazy. L-A-Z-Y. This is how we spell it around here. This is how the rich people spell burnout. That's how we spell it in the Millionaire Club. And when you become a multimillionaire yourself, you'll soon learn that this is the easiest way to spell burnout. Because everyone starts talking about burnout as some fucking 19-year-old dork who ain't achieved shit. At 19, I had so much energy, I was running to work, running home, running to the gym, training 3 hours, then running home. And you're talking about burnout from sending some emails? You look like a geek. Burnout ain't real. Get out your fucking head. There's no such thing as overworking. The only way you can overwork is if you do so much work you don't enjoy your life. And you only deserve to enjoy your life when you've earned it. So if you get to the point where you're sitting on 10 mil and you're not spending any of your money or enjoying your life because all you do is work, then fine, you can say you're overworking. There's no such thing as overworking when you're broke because you got a fucking mountain to climb. So burnout ain't real. Overworking ain't real. Taking time out to de-stress, none of that's real. If I'm awake, I work. All I do is work. The female around me complains because all I'm doing is working. If I'm awake, I'm working. If I go for lunch, I'm meeting someone to discuss work. Everything I do is networking. Every single thing I do is work. Life is work. That's how you get to the top. There's no other way to do it. You ain't gonna do it fucking with this burnout bullshit. It's garbage and it ain't real. So fucking forget it.
Jeez.
Yeah.